Folks, we're at Andrew Birchfield's mine, middle of the Ianthe forest. Hard to imagine that it's here, but it's been here for well over 10 years. This is one of a number of dumpers that are shifting gravel through to be processed. So a big Komatsu. He's heading back to where they're removing the soil and the fines down into the pit. The loader just quietly works away during the day, feeding the excavator, which in turn feeds the screen and then the jigs. So huge amount of capital involved here, folks. Now it's interesting because 2018 there was nearly 26,000 ounces of gold recovered by alluvial gold miners. So that's not your reefed and hard rock, that's just alluvial. In the late 80s there were 137 individual operations like this on the coast. These days there's about 33, but growing rapidly at the moment because the gold price has gone from around $1,000, it's around 3,000 an ounce now. Now we're right in the middle of, I could use the expression, but we're right in the middle of nowhere here. The water that they use is recycled through 3 or 4 ponds that help cleanse the water. Get to the bottom pond and then they pump it back up. The jigs are all diesel electric. Coasters, that's a WA 600 Komatsu. That's a big bit of gear. Now a lot of the guys that work for Birchfields have been with them up to 30 years. And the mining operation goes way down the valley there. I'm going to be heading down soon to have a look at the Hitachi 120 ton machine that's breaking out the wash at the present time. Look at that, that's a big bit of gear. Now these operators are paid really good money. They work long hours, but they know what they're doing. The coasters, you take a site like this, probably 20 men, they'll be feeding 2.7 people per man on the site here in our coast community, and pouring millions of dollars back into the New Zealand economy, which will help us pay back a bit of that debt. They've got engineers on site, and of course you'd need to with this amount of gear. Water trucks. The water trucks go continuously, ensuring that there's no dust on the site or no dust on the roads. Wow, absolutely brilliant. It's a real privilege for me to be here today. It's for those of you that think that you can just wander onto the site, sorry, you can't do that. First thing you've got to do is get permission to come on the site. Then you've got to get through the signing in. Then you've got to do the induction, and all that is before you get through the gate. So don't annoy the man, because you won't get in the gate. But a great privilege to be here. I might pop down and have a look at this 1200 operating.